game. Stacking sats while the blockchain's aim. From the Genesis block to the moon we go. Welcome to the vibe of the Bitcoin Bob Show. Black cell suits just peer-to-peer. Satoshi's dream, yeah, we're living it here. Got my wallet hot, private keys unlock. Huddle through the dip, never watch the clock. Bitcoin Bob games, one of the game. Crypto revolution, remember the name. From the pizza days to a million and more. 7 coins high on the Bitcoin Bob Show. Stack them coins, let's go. It's the Bitcoin Bob Show.
Hey, good evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bitcoin Bob Show. It is Tuesday, July 29th, 2025, and we're live. It is 4 o'clock in Mountain Standard Time. We are streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and X. You can catch me every Tuesday at this time. And for more crypto fun, I'm your host, Bitcoin Bob, and today we're diving into 3 big cryptos. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, we're going to talk about XRP, and we're going to talk about Chintai, also known as the ticker CHEX, CHEX. I have no guest today, so I'll just jump in here and we'll do some of this news and do a breakdown. All right, hold on a minute, everybody. I have got an issue with my streaming. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. See if I can fix it real quick. Let me add it here. See if I can fix this problem that we're having. Save changes. All right, hopefully that fixed the problem. So we're going to start with Bitcoin. This is the crypto gold standard. Last week, it hit a high of $123,000. But it pulled back to 118, 117 today. That drop came with whale activity. So let me break all of this activity down for you guys real quick. I've got some notes that I took, so we're just going to dive into the notes. Okay. So Bitcoin, like I said, it's the world's leading cryptocurrency, is making headlines again. First, the price is showing some interesting movements. It's been trading in a tight range, meaning it hasn't made any big jumps or drops lately. However, traders are getting excited about, they're getting excited because this calm period paired with super low volatility, a measure of how much the price swings, often signals a big price movement is coming, means a price movement is coming. Some experts believe Bitcoin could soon push past 120 if trading activity picks up, potentially entering a new phase of growth. On the flip side, others warn that if it drops below 117.5, we might see lower prices for a bit. It's like Bitcoin is gearing up for a sprint, but no one for sure, basically, if it's going to run up or down. Nobody really knows for sure. We can all guess about it, but let's just move on. In other news, sorry about that. In other news, big players are jumping into Bitcoin. A company called 21 Capital, backed by major names like Canton Ferguson, Tether, and SoftBank, they now hold 43,500 Bitcoins, way more than expected. This shows that even big financial firms are betting on Bitcoin's future. Meanwhile, PayPal is making it easier for U.S. mechanisms to accept Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for payment, which could make it more common to use Bitcoin for everyday purchases. Let's see. The cool part. These transactions get converted to PayPal stablecoin or regular money. So shop owners don't have to worry about Bitcoin's price swings. That's a positive. Hold on while I take a sip of my water here. So there's also talk of Bitcoin getting more mainstream attention. Famous hedge fund manager Ray, what's his name, right? Ray Dalio, suggested that investors put 15% of their money into Bitcoin or gold to protect against economic issues like U.S. debt. That's a big jump from earlier advice. It really is, of just 1% to 2%. Plus posts on X that even huge banks like Citi are looking to help clients get into Bitcoin. And there's chatter about pension funds and big investors paying it too, or buying it too. I'm not saying paying it, buying it. However, not everything is smooth sailing. Bitcoin's hash rate, the computing power securing the network, just hit a record high, which is great for security, but shows how competitive mining is getting. So I'm a miner, so I understand how competitive it's getting. I can't even run my miner in the summertime at my house because I have it sitting in my garage. In the wintertime, it's great, but in the summertime, it sucks the terahash out of it because of the heat. So, I can say that it is very competitive. When I finally turned it off this spring, before that I was getting $10 to $11 a day. When I shut it off, I was down to $6 a day, and that doesn't even pay for the electric. So basically, what I've had to do is I'm buying it during the summer months, so I'm not wasting the money on electricity. Because electric bills is basically the same just about every month so far. It has been just about the same when I was running it in the winter months. It's over $300, just so everybody knows, and I don't care that you know that. But I was mining more Bitcoin than I was than the cost of my electric. Basically, is what I'm saying. So what I did is I stopped, and I will turn it back on this fall when it starts getting cold at night. I'll start turning it on, because right now, it's really hard to get any terahash or to get any hashing out at all because it's getting so competitive. So also a vote on a key regulator for crypto markets was deployed, which might slow down new rules that could affect Bitcoin. So that was finishing off what I was reading there. So in short, Bitcoin is at a crossroads with potential for a big price move, growing interest from big companies and investors, and new ways to use it in everyday life. Keep an eye on it. Things could get exciting. Stay tuned to the Bitcoin Bob Show, and we'll be talking about Bitcoin in every show. This week, I'm adding 2 more coins to the talk. One of them, or the next one that I'll talk about after we take a musical break here. I need to clear my throat and make sure that I got my water supply here. But I'm going to play you guys a little music. We're going to talk about the next coin here after the music, and that particular coin is XRP. So let me get this going here. So this song is about a guy. It's an actual true story. He threw away his keys to his Bitcoin, and you'll understand once you listen to the show or listen to the song. Here we go.
Yo, my name's James Howes, I'm from Wales, no joke. Had a hard drive with Bitcoin, I'm flat ass broke. Back in 13, I was mining that coin, 8,000 BTC, man, the world was my joint. 600 $100 a pop, yeah, it wasn't much then, but I tossed that drive out, didn't know what I'd spend. Thought I backed it up, man, I thought I was clean. Now I'm chasing a dream in a landfill scene. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. $1 billion in the trash, man, it ain't no joke. Crypto dreams in the dump, yeah, I lost my hope. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. Newport landfill, that's where my fortune's at. Buried deep in the garbage with the rats and the scrap. I'm begging the council, let me dig, let me search, but they're blocking my grind, say it's bad for the earth. I said, yo, I'll share millions, help the town make it right, but they shut me down cold, keep my treasure out of sight. 120K a coin, yeah, the price went wild. Now my 8,000 stacks worth $1 billion, I'm riled. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. $1 billion in the trash, man, it ain't no joke. Crypto dreams in the dump, yeah, I lost my hope. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke, yeah. Threw away my keys, now I'm no keys, no crypto, that's the blockchain way. Decentralized life, man, no one saves the day. I'm haunted by that drive every night in my sleep. A fortune in the filth, buried 10 feet deep. Tried to rally the crew, get a digging team tight, but the council's like, nah, man, you're losing this fight. From a miner to a dreamer with a hole in my soul. Crypto taught me hard, man, you gotta stay whole. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. $1 billion in the trash, man, it ain't no joke. Crypto dreams in the dump, yeah, I lost my hope. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. So here's my tale from the blockchain's edge. Check your backups twice, don't fall off that ledge. James House story, yeah, it's real, no hoax. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. Oh, threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. Threw away my keys, now I'm flat ass broke. Yo, my name's James Howes, I'm from Wales, no joke. Had a hard drive with Bitcoin.
We are back. Let me go ahead and turn that off. All right, so the next coin we're going to talk about, like I said, is Ripple's coin XRP. So XRP's price has been on a roller coaster recently. Hitting a high of $3.66, I believe was the high, but dropping back down to about $3.11 after market pullback. Despite this dip, experts are optimistic, predicting XRP could climb to $4.50 or even $10 soon. This based on patterns in its price charts. Think of it like a stock that's been steady, but might be ready for a big jump. A jump in the market, it stays strong, if the market stays strong, I should say. Some analysts even suggest XRP could reach $20 if it breaks key barriers. Thanks to growing interest from big investors with wallets holding over 1 million XRP, hitting a record high. I mean, that's what's causing all of the XRP jump. Yes, they're still waiting on the Clarity Act, and that will probably boost XRP a little bit higher. The Genius Act has already been passed. The No CBDC Act, I don't know when, that's back on the drawing board. Anyway, so right now, hype and whales we've got so many whales buying XRP that's what drove up that price from $2 and I believe it was 20 some cents less 2 weeks ago to over $3.66 at its high, and now back down to 3.11. And Ripple also follows the markets, the stock market, even including the Bitcoin market. I mean, if Bitcoin's up, usually XRP's up. If the stock market's up, usually XRP's up. It just depends on the news of the day. Excuse me for a minute. So Ripple, the company behind XRP, is also making moves. They partnered with BNY Mellon, one of America's oldest banks, to manage their new stablecoin RLUSD. That's Ripple US dollar, which is like a digital dollar that doesn't fluctuate in value. That's exactly what it is. This deal could make XRP more useful for fast, cheap, and international payments, as USRL is, as RL US dollar, Ripple US dollar, I should just say Ripple US dollar, is active on the XRP ledger. Basically, what I mean is cheap international payments as Ripple dollar is active on the XRP ledger. This is a good step toward connecting crypto with traditional banks. However, not all news is rosy. Ripple CEO founder Chris Larsen moved 175 million worth of XRP to exchanges, which some fans think was a dump to cash out at a high price, causing a stir in the community. Ripple also warned about scammers on YouTube pretending to be them, offering fake XRP giveaways. Definitely something to watch out for. So I thought I'd let you guys know that. And let's see, hold on a minute. So on the regulatory side, Ripple's legal battles with the SEC is mostly settled with a 50 million fine and a ruling that XRP isn't a security when sold to everyday investors. This clarity is boosting confidence and Ripple's push for a U.S. banking license could make XRP even more legit in the financial world. Let me read that back to you. This clarity is boosting confidence and Ripple's push for a U.S. banking license. U.S. banking license. U.S. banking license. We're going to say that again and again and again. Could make XRP even more legit in the financial world. Well, I know I'm stacking my sats because of that. Anyway, we're going to keep going on with the news. In short, XRP is showing strong potential with price predictions, new partnerships, and growing international interest. But it's not without drama. Keep an eye on Bitcoin Bob show, and we can show you what the latest news and the latest happenings are with crypto. Right now, we're doing Bitcoin, we're doing XRP, and we're doing Chintai. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys listen to another song. I will be right back. I'm going to refresh my drink, and we'll see what's going on in the market with Chintai next.
Rocking with the same old gambit with 2-pound chip with a mob around. I won't either rub back every way and know what I mean, not face away. mic, dropping truth like a bomb. Fear in your pocket, man, that's just a con. Holding paper dollars, you're living in the past. Bitcoin's the future, stacking sats that last. He's preaching from the boardroom, suit and tie so clean. MicroStrategy's hobby, living every crypto dream. Fiat's just a scam, inflation eats your core. Holding cash, yo, sailor says you're poor. Fiat poor, Bitcoin rich, that's a sailor way. Stack them sats, don't look back, coddle every day. From the ashes of the dollar, let the truth unfold. Bitcoin's king, Fiat's dust, sailors talking bold. He's got a laser focus, eyes on 21 mil. No central bank can stop it, this is freedom's thrill. Sell your gold, your bonds, your house, go all in now. Bitcoin's the ark, escape the fiat plow. He's quoting in the interviews, Twitter's blowing up. Fiat's a melting ice cube, yo, your wealth's corrupt. Sailors got no chill, he's calling out the score. Paper money peasants, yeah, he's calling them poor. Fiat poor, Bitcoin rich, that's the sailor way. Stack them sats, don't look back, coddle every day. From the ashes of the dollar, let the truth unfold. Bitcoin's king, Fiat's the sailors talking bold. Hyperinflation's coming, your savings gonna bleed. Sailors got the blueprint, Bitcoin's all you need. He's buying up the dip while the skeptics all ignore. Laughing at the fiat folks, he's yelling, y'all are poor. From Wall Street to the blockchain, he's rewriting rules. Corporate cash and Bitcoin, yeah, he's breaking fools. Energy is money, and Bitcoin's pure power. Fiat's just a dream that's fading by the hour. So raise your private keys, let's toast the sailor's call. The fiat empire's crumbling, Bitcoin standing tall. He's got the vision, yeah, he's setting us free. Fiat poor, Bitcoin rich, join the BTC spree. Poor, Bitcoin rich, that's the sailor way. Stack them sats, don't look back, coddle every day. From the ashes of the dollar, let the truth unfold. Bitcoin's king, Fiat's dust, sailors talking bold. So listen to the man with the laser eye stare. Sailors preaching Bitcoin, take it if you dare. Fiat's gonna crumble, it's a house of lore. In the words of Michael Saylor, Fiat makes you poor.
All right, and we're back. Hey, so before we get into Chintai, which ticker is CHEX, CHEX, I just wanted to bring up the chart for this crypto. We're going to go all the way back to its all-time chart. So at its all-time high, it looks like it was probably around, what? Yeah, let me go back to my all. That's not giving me the all, is it? It is not giving me the all. It's giving me... Anyway, it goes from 529 to 728 is what I have right now. Don't know why it won't show me any further. But we'll go with the 7-day right now. So 7 days ago, it was down around here at 91.47, and we're roughly almost around the same. Currently, we are at 0.091. Sorry. But it has traded up. I mean, I saw 11 cents pop in the other day. I was pretty excited about that. But in my opinion, I think that this particular coin, its value is not being shown right now. I'm not sure why. It is a real world asset coin. And let's go ahead and break that down. Let me get to that information for you. Pull this. There you go. All right. So Chintai is a blockchain platform. I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. Focused on turning real world assets like real estate, carbon credits, bonds, things of that nature into digital tokens. It's making headlines again. I've checked the latest from, I've scrubbed Crypto Telegraph and a couple other things on the line, on the internet. And I just wanted to pull that information in here so that you get it word of mouth on what is currently going on. So recently, Chintai's price has been a bit of a roller coaster as well. The CHEX, CHEX token is currently trading at around 10 cents, 0.09 to 0.10 to 0.11. It's fluctuating in that area. It's been doing that for about a week now. Down slightly by 3.3% in the last 24 hours, but it's still up 6.1% over the past week. Its market value is about 103, or excuse me, shoot, let me go back. I dropped, well, I don't have the market value because I closed that screen. Anyway, let me just keep reading. Chintai is getting attention from its partners. For example, it teamed up with Powerdyne to launch a renewable energy trading platform where investors can buy tokenized contracts for wind and solar energy. This makes it easier for people to invest in green energy while earning a return. It's like putting money into a sustainable savings account. Another big move is $795 million fund with R3 sustainability aimed at building eco-friendly infrastructure in the US by turning these projects into digital tokens. Chintai makes it cheaper and easier for more people to invest, cutting out expensive middlemen, basically, like big banks. Let's see what else I got here. Chintai also partnered with Kin Capital to launch a 100 million tokenized real estate fund, letting accredited investors, those with enough money or enough wealth to meet certain rules. It allowed those accredited investors to put in as little as $50,000 to earn 14 to 15% yearly returns from property-backed loans. Plus, posts on X mentioned Chintai working with huge names like JP Morgan, BlackRock, and Goldman Sachs to bring more traditional finance into the blockchain. Though these are still early stage talks, basically. The CHEX token is the heart of Chintai's system. It's used for everything from paying fees to writing to rewarding users who stake their tokens to supporting the network. It's designed to get scarcer over time, which could make it more valuable as more people use the platform. However, a word of caution. CHEX was caught up in a scam earlier this year when hackers used Microsoft Strategy's X account to push fake tokens, including CHEX costing victims over $440,000. Always double check before sending crypto anywhere. And I'm not saying this was CHEX that was doing this, but there are scammers out there, guys. They will have you say, if you send us 300,000 tokens, we'll double your tokens to $600,000. Now, first off, that right there is, that's the first flag. Nobody's going to give you double the amount of tokens that you send them. That would be just ridiculous. So be careful. Again, there are scammers out there. Keep your coins tight. Keep your tight in your wallets or in your. I choose to use a cold wallet. I feel my cryptocurrency safer there. I hold the keys. The exchange doesn't hold my keys. It's basically out there on the blockchain, and I hold the keys to my blockchain. All right. What else did I have to read for you guys? I don't think I had anything else other than, well, I'll just wrap up Chintai. So in short, Chintai is pushing hard to make real world investments like energy and real estate acceptable through blockchain with big partnerships and a growing buzz. Trust me, everybody's talking about real world asset coins, and Chintai, which is CHEX, CHEX, is one of them that they're talking about. AI even brought this coin to my attention. That is why I actually wanted to cover it on one of my shows. So keep an eye out on the next episode of Bitcoin Bob Show. I'll try and keep every single one of the coins that I have been talking about updated so that, you know, people can at least know what's going on with coins that I've, I won't say shilled because, oh, I will have to throw this out there. Let me wet my whistle again. So just everybody knows, I'm not being paid to make these videos about any of these coins, about Bitcoin, about XRP, or about Chintai. Nobody pays me to do these. I don't get tokens in return. This is done through the Bitcoin Bob Show's research only. I just don't want to get into that situation. If I do shill a coin, if you know a company does ask me to shill, I will let it be known up front because I do not want to ever get caught in a situation where I'm shilling a coin and haven't disclosed that information. But as I said, I have not shilled any, or I have not been asked to shill any of these coins. These are coins that I own personally. If anybody's asking to shill them, that would be myself because, you know, why wouldn't I shill the coins that I buy or that I do research on? All right, with that being said, we are getting down to the end of the show. So I love your enthusiasm. I hope that everybody who watches my show likes what my content's about. Thanks for tuning in to the Bitcoin Bob Show. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.
Stacking sats while the blockchain sing. From the Genesis block to the moon we go. Welcome to the vibe of the Bitcoin Bob Show. No banks, no suits, just peer-to-peer. Satoshi's dream, yeah, we living it here. Got my wallet hot, private keys on lock. Hodel through the dip, never watch the clock. Bitcoin Bob, yeah, he's running the game. Crypto revolution, remember the name. From the pizza days to $1 million and mo. Stacking coins high on the Bitcoin Bob Show. Hodel, stack them coins, let's go. It's the Bitcoin Bob Show. Back in 10 when the coins were cheap, Bob said bye while the world was asleep. Now we're riding high on the BTC wave. No central bank, yeah, we're breaking the cage. Like network flash transactions so quick. DeFi on Bitcoin, yeah, the future's legit. From Silk Road to Vegas, we're changing the map. Bitcoin Bob's got the mic, dropping crypto rap. Bitcoin Bob, yeah, he's running the game. Crypto revolution, remember the name. From the pizza days to $1 million and mo. Stacking coins high on the Bitcoin Bob Show. Let's go. It's the Bitcoin Bob Show. Sound money, yeah, it's got that ring. No fiat fate, let the freedom sing. ATM bridges, defy and play. Bob's building dreams on the chain every day. Plebs and whales, we're all in the fight. For a decentralized world, we ignite. Tune in, turn up, let the whole world know. This is the stage for the Bitcoin Bob Show. Bitcoin Bob, yeah, he's running the game. Crypto revolution, remember the name. From the pizza days to a million and mo. Stacking coins high on the Bitcoin Bob Show. Ho, ho, ho. Stack them coins, let's go. Ho, ho, ho. It's the Bitcoin Bob Show. So grab your keys, join the BTC flow. We're stacking to the moon with the Bitcoin Bob Show. Satoshi's vision, yeah, it's here to stay. Bitcoin Bob's lead the